Hello everyone. Most PR teams aren't failing, they are just measuring the wrong things. If your PR looks good on paper, with tons of mentions, backlinks, maybe even some big publications, but sales isn't moving, then you are not doing PR. You are just burning your budget, you are compromising with your efforts and time. So, in this video, I'm going to break down exactly when PR becomes a waste of money and what are the red flags most teams ignore, what high performing PR teams do differently to actually drive revenue. So let's get started. PR does not equal growth because a lot of times I see that teams think we got featured in X publication, we landed 20 backlinks this month, our brand mentions are up by 200%, but the problem is that none of these guarantees your pipeline, conversions, revenue, and this is why I call it vanity PR, where it looks impressive in reports but it doesn't move the business forward. So, when PR becomes a waste, when there is no clear business objective. If your PR strategy isn't tied to lead generation, sales, enablement, founder positioning, investor visibility, then it's just something without any goal, without any result, and it's just a noise. Let me explain by giving you example. One bad example would be let's just get as many features as possible. This is a bad move, but a smart approach is when you shift your focus from the bad example I just mentioned to let's get featured where our ICP actually reads right before they make buying decision, because that's what is going to give you the results and will make your sales better, your business moving forward. The next one is when you're chasing big names over right audience. Getting into a huge publication feels amazing, but if your audience isn't there, it's all useless. A niche industry blog with 20k readers, highly targeted audience can outperform a massive site with millions of random readers because relevance beat reach every single time. Next is when there's no conversion path. Let's say your PR works, people see you, but then what? If there's no clear CTA, no optimized landing page, no follow up funnel, you are leaking all that attention. PR without conversion infrastructure is similar to pouring water into bucket with holes. Next is when you only do reactive PR. Harrow style pitching, journalist requests, reactive quotes, these are great, but they are opportunistic, not strategic. If your entire PR strategy is reactive, you don't control the narrative, you don't control timing, you don't build authority systematically. So, high performing teams balance reactive plus pro reactive storytelling equally. Next is when you can't track impact beyond mentions. If your reporting looks something like number of features, domain authority, impressions, but doesn't answer some of the very crucial questions like did this drive leads? Did this influence deals? Did this shorten sales cycle? Then yes, PR is of course draining your budget, your efforts and time. So let's see what smart PR teams do differently. They actually do some of these things, which is number one, they align PR with revenue. Top teams ask, how does this support sales? Where in the funnel does PR play? For example, on the top of the funnel comes credibility, mid funnel is case studies, founder stories, bottom funnel is proof authority mentions. PR becomes a sales asset, not just marketing fluff. When you follow a particular revenue pathway, revenue approach, and sales funnel. Next is they build narrative modes. So instead of random pitching, they focus on a few strong, repeatable narratives, clear positioning. For example, they don't say we are a SaaS company. They focus on We help X achieve Y in Z way better than anyone else. Then they push that narrative everywhere. Next is they prioritize distribution over coverage. Getting featured is just the beginning. It's only step 1. But what Smart's team do next is repurpose into LinkedIn content. Use in sales text. Um, you can maybe have your pitch add to the email sequences turn into ads. So when you do these, you are focusing on distribution to multiple platforms. So what you're doing here is you are using one feature and converting it to multiple assets, and this is something actually that I've already spoke about in one of the previous videos, so you can check that out because in that I have covered in detail about how you can use one angle, one feature into multiple assets or multiple angles, and how you can customize those angles for different approaches, whether it's reactive pitches, whether it's um, proactive pitches. You can literally use one angle for that. So, do watch that video for sure. Next is that good PR teams track PR like a growth channel. So instead of just vague and vanity metrics, they track assisted conversions, branded search lift, sales team usage of PR assets, inbound mentions referencing PR. Because they treat PR like a package and not a single branch. They combine SEO plus content plus sales enablement. Everything is combined and all together they give great results. Next is that they focus on trust compounding. PR isn't about one big publication or one big win. It's about consistency, repetition, omnipresence. When prospects see you multiple times across multiple sources, that's when trust builds and you portray yourself as a credible source and the expert voice. Because trust is always equivalent to conversions when you portray yourself as the leader of the niche you're representing, you automatically attract conversions. Next is a simple framework you can use to audit your PR, which is called 3C PR test, which means coverage, conversion, commercial impact. With coverage, you need to focus, are we getting featured in the right places? With conversion, you need to ask yourself, is there a clear next step for the audience? With commercial impact, it means you need to ask yourself, can we tie this to pipeline deals or influence? If you fail even one of these, or if the answer to even one of these is no, your PR is underperforming. So, the bottom line is that PR is only a waste of budget when it's disconnected from actual business outcomes. Done right, it becomes one of the most powerful trust builders, sales accelerators, brand multipliers. So, if this helped you rethink your PR strategy, you already know what to do. And as usual, let me know your thoughts on this, or if you need any answers, any suggestions from our end, let us know in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next one.